Hello, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to deliver my research. The title is Ghost Kitchen Concept, an alternative culinary business method with a minimum space. And this is for the fourth BOROBUDUR International Symposium 2022. Before I go to the uh, presentation, let me introduce myself first. Okay, I'm TODDY HENDRAWAN YUPARDHI. I am from Institut Seni Indonesia Denpasar. I'm a lecturer, major in interior design and furniture design, and my department is Prodi Design Interior. I'm Master of Design, and now I'm located in Denpasar. Okay, now we go to the topic. Yeah. Have you ever heard about a ghost kitchen? This term is very popular on the social media nowadays. Okay, we will find out together background of the problem. Okay, the COVID-19 pandemic that happened all over the globe has brought various changes in many aspects of human life. As we know, the last 2 years, COVID is all around the world and make everything changes. Yeah, lockdown have restricted movement of people. Business has closed down, and one of the changes that has occurred is in the culinary business sector, which has adapted to be able to survive during the pandemic and bounce back in the post-pandemic period. Food delivery and takeaway service increasing. Yeah. This situation is happen all around the world, and one of the adaptation method that culinary business uh, doing is the ghost kitchen concept, and we will find out what is ghost kitchen concept. Ghost kitchen. This is a restaurant with no physical shop to dine in. One building consists of many kitchens, an operator room, and waiting room for delivery service driver. Being popular because of the power of technology, the ghost kitchen industry can grow by breaking the number of around 2,000 trillion in 2028 around the world. In Indonesia, this concept popular with the presence of online-based delivery service providers such as GoFood, GrabFood, ShopeeFood, and several similar online services. This phenomenon still has pros and cons. Okay, the research proposes this research aims to study the ghost kitchen phenomenon, which does not require ample space but can still operate from a human and built environment point of view, meaning the research will aim to get to know deeper for the concept and how the people inside the concept experience it. The method we use here is the research is a qualitative research which deliver descriptively, and we use a phenomenological approach to gain deeper insight into how people involved with this culinary concept understand those experience. This approach interprets the participants' feelings, perception, and belief to clarify the essence of the phenomenon under an investigation. Researchers use a variety of methods in phenomenological design research, such as interviews and action research. And we also use cluster sampling from 2 locations of ghost kitchen provider based in Jakarta, Indonesia. Okay, that's the method that we use for this research. Because of the method is in-depth interview, so we have to find the informant for this, and we find the informant categories by 3 categories, from tenant, and then from the online consumer, and from online delivery service. 16 from tenant, 20 from online consumer, and 24 online delivery service. All of them are we get from the 2 locations of ghost kitchen provider based in Jakarta, Indonesia. So this category uh, are those people who involved in uh, activity for the uh, ghost kitchen concept. And then the data analysis method. The first thing is we describe a personal experience with the phenomenon that being studied. And then we list of important statements. And then taking the important statements and then group it. And then write a textual description, what is experienced, of participant experience. And after that, we describe the structural description, how to experience happen. This is from Creswell 2015. Okay, and then we go to research result. From the tenant interview result, we can find out that from 2 ghost kitchen areas, tenants mostly started to run the business during the pandemic era. Some of them are well-known brands. Most of the tenants understand the basic differentiation from a common restaurant are the type of services, workflows, technology involvement, and the size of working areas. Many convenience felt by the tenants, including simple to operate, can focus mainly on the quality of product, can create experimental menus, and then minimum cost, especially for the kitchen equipment, workers, and space rent. And then they don't need to interact with consumers, which can cause lack of focus, distraction, etc. The disadvantage of this concept are tenants don't own their consumer data. It still has not reached all thoughts of the community, and the product tends to be more expensive. The size of the kitchen area quite small. Most of the tenants also felt quite satisfied with the facility they got from the operator. And then from the consumer interview result, about 30% of the sample never heard of and didn't know what the ghost kitchen concept. Information about ghost kitchen was found on social media, on the news, and this research. Conveniences felt by consumer. Online kitchen and delivery service make consumers easy to order food, can do other work while waiting, perfect for crowded cities like Jakarta. Food is delivered to the exact consumer's place and cashless. The disadvantage of this concept are can order by application only, so we cannot go directly to the place and order. And then perfect for Gen Z, but not common for some of the community. Cannot complain directly to the tenant if something wrong. Longer waiting time and much more expensive price. Some consumers state that there is frequently a difference between the visual appearance and the real product. And the most frequently complained weakness is the very long waiting time. This concept also does not give an impression and memory of the restaurant atmosphere, not what a communal activity. So because this is only kitchen and not dine-in, then the consumer cannot gather to eat and do a communal thing here. Certain customers conclude that a button for direct communication with tenants would be better. And then we go to the interview result from online delivery service. The majority of online delivery service driver, about 70%, who take orders at two locations for ghost kitchen are not familiar with the term or concept of ghost kitchen. At the location indicated by the application, they only take order. So they not recognize what is the ghost kitchen is. For them, the centralization of the tenant in one building is the big benefit of the ghost kitchen concept. This is because they don't have to go anywhere to gain the order. The problems that are frequently encountered are the waiting time, which are frequently quite long, the discontinued queue orders, the waiting facilities, which are still minimum, and the services from operator, which is evaluated under maximum. And although the order taking process is judged to be in good order, its pace is lacking. So it's the same problem from the online delivery service and the consumer. The waiting time is too long. And then the discussion is, the following can be seen from the actual experience of players in the food industry with the ghost kitchen concept is, the first is the ghost kitchen concept give profit value to all elements involved in it. And then the second is the ghost kitchen idea follows technological developments. The third one, this ghost kitchen concept may provide every culinary entrepreneur, whether they're just starting out or already well known, equal opportunities for professional growth. And then the fourth is based on experience from the actor of this concept, complaints about negative value, including longer waiting times, higher product selling price, and unprepared support facilities from operators, and yet equal knowledge and access to using ghost kitchen service because of technological and consumer knowledge limitation. And for the conclusion, the ghost kitchen concept has been a success for culinary business players as it can stimulate fast economic growth, especially in the culinary field. Activities in the provider ghost kitchens built environment can function within a large space with the use of technology. So here we can see that if we have a small space at home also, we can try to use it for the ghost kitchen concept. So weaknesses continue to exist in the efficiency of using time that is excessively long. The services continue slow assessment, the inconsistency of the product's visual appearance with its actual appearance, and the inconvenience of the waiting area for drivers of online driver service. The services of the ghost kitchen culinary business concept will be improved by improvements in such sector and will have the chance to be better recognized by the public. Okay, that's all from me. I hope we can study something new today, and thank you for watching.